Hello, everyone, and welcome to another interview with the Vitamin D experts. I'm Jen Aliano with Grassroots Health, and today I'm excited to be here with Dr. Bonnie Mallard, who will be speaking at the upcoming Empowering Health with Vitamin D Symposium held in Canada on International Vitamin D Day, November 1st. Dr. Mallard, would you just very briefly explain a little bit about the symposium, what it's about, and who should attend?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Can I just share my screen? And I'll show actually a slide that will tell a little bit more about the symposium. So just hold on here and this is just the title of this symposium that's going to be held in Canada at two locations, November 1 and 2. The first is in Toronto, Ontario, and that you can come and attend in person, or you can join via webinar and see all of the talks. So you can just scan that QR code to register. But let me just show you some of the speakers here that are coming to this symposium, because I'm absolutely thrilled with the lineup of speakers that we have. And I know it's a little bit hard to see this, but we've got Dr. Reinhard Vieth from the University of Toronto, and I'm sure your listeners are familiar with his work because he's been working in vitamin D for many, many years and is one of the world's leading experts on vitamin D metabolism. And he's going to open this symposium for us, and he will be there in person. Actually, all of the speakers will be in person at the Toronto location. And the Toronto location is just 20 minutes from the Toronto International Airport. So if you're flying in, it's super convenient. And then you can also maybe see here Dr. Michael Hollick. And again, I think everyone knows Dr. Hollick. He is sometimes referred to as the godfather of vitamin D. He knows every nuance of vitamin D. And he has graciously accepted our invitation to come and close the symposium. And then we have Dr. Phil Britz McGibbon from McMaster University. And right now he's funded to do a clinical trial in the use of vitamin D in critically ill children. And so I think that talk is going to be absolutely fascinating. Then we have Dr. Jerry Swalfenberg from Alberta, Canada, and he has been a medical doctor in practice for over 40 years, and he's going to tell us about his experience in that regard. We also have Linda Rapson, a medical doctor from Toronto, who will talk about vitamin D and pain, and she is, again, a world-leading expert. And Dr. Aileen Burford Mason, again, an expert in vitamin D. So it's super exciting. And then that brings us to Dr. Neil Caro, who's with us today. And Dr. Caro is an immunotoxicologist, but he's spent a lot of his career working also in nutritional immunology as well as immunogenetics. And he'll be talking at the symposium about genetic and epigenetic influences on vitamin D. And Dr. Caro, like myself, is from the University of Guelph. And so he's going to share some of his insights with us today, as well as at the symposium. So get your tickets. It's going to be an absolutely blockbuster event. I am chairing the symposium. I'm actually not giving a talk myself. I'm chairing the symposium along with my colleague, who is professor of pharmacology at Queen's University, Dr. Kenji Nakatsu. So it's going to be top notch, and we're excited. So that's a bit of an introduction to that, Jen.
Thank you, Dr. Mallard.